So I had my first meal, drinking some water, I had my coffee. I'm headed to do cardio right now. I'm going to the apartment gym. It's about 10:30. I was going to do my cardio right in the morning, but I was like a little bit overwhelmed with work. So I got a couple of things checked off my to-do list, and now I'm headed to do cardio. I have 300 calories of cardio today. It's moderate intensity, so I'm going to go on the spin bike because I have like 2 blisters on my feet right now, and doing any walking is not going to be fun. So we're going to do 300 calories of cardio.
I just took a picture.
Look who came to join me.
I was just YouTubing about you too.
Aww. Hold on, this is so loud. Did you get my text?
I did get your text.
And you just came immediately to join me?
Yep. I was like, she'll be there.
I was like, she didn't respond back. She's probably sleeping. Aww. She came to join me for cardio.
Of course, happy peak week.
Thanks. What a good friend. I was actually like just about to get in the zone. I'm really happy that you came.
Good. Okay, so just to give you guys some insights on life, we just did cardio, now we're stretching. Now I have 3 different businesses texting me. Seriously. And so we have when are you guys free? Yeah, we have a phone call right now. I have one scheduled for in 30 minutes, and then I have another one at 1 and one more at 2 that I scheduled yesterday. So this is my life. I love it.
Trying to relax, right?
Yeah, I love every bit of it, but there's always like a million people.
Hello? Oh, hold on, Robbie.
But they're all very exciting, and I love them all, so.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I just wanted to turn my Bluetooth off. Bluetooth
Robbie,
off. Say hi to YouTube. We're recording you. Hi, YouTube, he said.
Stories, you know, like what you've gone through and what you've had to deal with and where you're at, you know what I mean? So, because if it's like a girl that's sitting in that audience that's struggling from the eating disorder, isn't telling anybody, but you know, the cautions of the fitness industry, you know, the bad supplement companies. Don't just jump into something because so-and-so's a face of it. You know what I mean? Like, make sure that you're researching, you're understanding what you're doing and stuff like that, you know, so...
That's such a good idea. I think school districts are going to love this idea, too. Such a good idea to educate kids about the future and, like, what they should be prepared for, and this was amazing.
And the answer to people are like, well, then why do you have your own athletes and why aren't everybody athletes? You can be like, well, because they've actually dedicated themselves more than others, and that's what they're being, you know, honored and celebrated for, because
yeah, this is like creating a solution to so many problems. It's great. So it's just about 10:10 at night right now, and I'm still waiting for Kyler and Austin to send me the edit from the YouTubers Retreat footage. YouTube's song recognition software has gotten a lot better, which is bad for us YouTubers, meaning it's much more difficult to find songs that don't get copyrighted. So be safe with your music choices. Don't use any popular music because it will likely get copyrighted. I've actually gotten a couple of emails in the last week or so saying that old videos that I've put up have copyright claims on them now, months later. So they're fixing the audio and like trying different songs and stuff like that. So I'm still waiting for that video to be uploaded. I took a poll on Twitter asking people if they wanted me to upload late tonight or if they wanted me to wait till the morning, and it was like 50-50, like that wasn't helpful at all. But it's going up in the morning. You guys would have already watched it by the time you're watching this video because I'm trying to keep you guys up to date with what's actually happening as opposed to like putting up videos days later. So that video will have gone up Wednesday evening, and then the next video will, Wednesday morning, and then the next video, which you guys saw last night, now that you're watching this, last night's video was drinking alcohol 1 week out. That was a good video. And then this video is now the one that you're currently watching. So all of that stress that I'm feeling at this moment is over by the time that you're watching this. It's weird talking about the future when it hasn't happened yet. And then tomorrow, I'm getting a DEXA scan, which is my 3rd DEXA scan of this prep, and I haven't gotten one since before I broke my arm, so I'm really interested to see what the bone density and body fat percent says for tomorrow. So I'll see you guys there. Alrighty guys, whoa. Currently walking in to get my 3rd body fat DEXA scan of my prep so far. The last time I got to go get the body scan was before I broke my arm, so I'm super excited to see where we're at 3 days out.
Yeah, we had another YouTuber come in. A guy named Steve Cook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a way bigger YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's you. Green is your lean mass and red is fat tissue. This is the weight of your skeleton in pounds. That's how much lean mass you have, how much fat tissue to give you your total mass. Based on that total mass and the amount of fat tissue, this is your body fat percentage. So you clearly have gone down.
Right.
Your last scan was in May.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So based on your age, you're in your 20s, so you're here. You are what we consider, what we test elite athletes, so anywhere below 24% is what we do for DEXAs, is for elite athletes. This is leaner than average, and this is the average, just so you know.
Gotcha.
This regional assessment of you, you're broken down into 5 regions, excluding your head. The trunk is the upside down house, so it's this rectangle and the triangle.
Gotcha.
Within your trunk is the android. I'm just going to draw it here if you don't mind. Here's your android, and then within your legs, upper legs, is the gynoid, so the upper hips, bottom, and thigh.
Gotcha.
And you are falling with your gender. I sort of lovingly call this boy fat and girl fat. If boys are going to have it, it tends to be here. If women are going to have it, it's here.
Yep, that makes sense.
Ironically, though, there are very few health concerns with this particular region.
That's good.
The other thing is, I haven't said muscle yet. I'm saying lean tissue simply because the DEXA scan knows the density of fat and it knows the density of bone. These are known densities. So everything else gets lumped into lean tissue. So like your organs, your blood, if you had breakfast this morning, if you didn't have breakfast this morning, it's going to represent itself here. This is an estimate of your resting metabolic rate, purely an estimate based on your height, your weight, your age, and your gender. Your android, you definitely have cut that in half.
Wow. That's crazy.
So the goal is
and the android is
the lower abdominal.
Right.
region.
That's usually where I gain most of my fat, and then that's usually where it comes off like last. So it's I'm competing this Saturdays. That's where that's good.
You're clearly less. The goal is to have the percentage of fat that's in that android region over time. Well, you've reached it. Is to have it less than your overall body fat percentage, and so you're well above that. The percentage of fat that's in the android, the goal is to have it less than what's in your hips, bottom, and thigh.
Gotcha.
And you are. Your ratio is well less than
haven't lost much in the gynoid. It's okay though.
No.
It's just female.
Yep.
That's where, that makes sense.
So you're
That's okay.
Absolutely fine. And bone density, if you look at your previous, you can see what that number was, but here's where you are today, and you're at 1.3, so like 85% better than the population, so you're looking good. Down below here, we're just looking at lean tissue, just to see if you're about even. So it looks like you have 1/10 of a pound more in your right arm.
Right, the left arm is where I broke. Oh. So that might have been muscle a lot. Well, I think it was previously like that too, like a little bit different, but.
Well, again, we're talking about 1/10 of a pound.
Yeah, that's not much.
No. And then here you've got, I guess, 2/10 of a pound more in your right leg.
Right.
So, not bad.
Right
and again,
side dominant.
And if you want to take a look at your previous account, you can look at your bone mineral content and your arms.
Okay.
So your arms here are 0.3, so they're the same.
That's fine.
But if you look at your last one, you can see. But this is what you want to look at. At the end of the day, we're going to see what your changes are. Since your last scan, no change in the arms. However, you have lost 0.6 pounds, so a little over ½ pound in your legs.
Cool.
2 pounds of fat in your trunk.
Nice.
Yay.
That's great.
You've lost 0.3 in the android, 0.2 in your gynoid, so an overall change of 2.6 pounds of fat.
All right, conclusion. Prep worked. I lost some body fat. That's great. It's really cool to see the body fat changes and everything that happened over prep over time, and the percentage excuse me before I was so rudely interrupted by a dead camera battery. I was saying that I have definitely lost some body fat. As she was saying about the lean body mass thing, lean body mass includes your muscle, but also your organs, your tissues, and your water weight, so your like hydration. So she said you can kind of take that with a grain of salt in terms of like deciding whether or not that's actual muscle loss or muscle gains. Ending the video here because today is Wednesday. This video is going up tomorrow morning, so I have to finish editing it today, and then I'm starting the next day's video today because I'm keeping y'all up to date. So give the video a thumbs up on your way out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.